Alright guys, so many moments after trading, we're finally back to actually playing the game, but we've got some upgrades here that I wanted to go ahead and actually kind of RNG some stuff. So we've got this new armor over here. The reason why I wanted this newer one is because I mentioned before we wanted to roll off the damage on full life because, well, the thing is that I'm not going to be at full life with the Hope Shredder here. So what we're going to go ahead and do is actually, we're going to scour this so this item actually becomes white. And then we're going to go ahead and try to use the Orb of Alchemy to just RNG this item just to make it a little bit better. Eventually, we'll go ahead and get a 6th link very soon here because we're going to actually need double of these. So we're going to go ahead and alch it and see what we can get. So we've got extra lightning resistance and reflex and dodge attack hits. That's what I wanted. Some life is nice too. And now we're just going to go ahead and armor scrap this. All I really wanted, if I saw that dodge chance, I wanted it. So for now, we're going to go ahead and throw in all these gems once again. Basically, a nice little transfer here. And then, again, we don't want the damage on full life anymore. That's something we're just going to go ahead and probably not use. We're also going to swap out Ondars for just these other gloves that just literally just have strength. They got attack speed, but it's only because it has strength and it had cold damage. And since we're basically only doing cold damage now, that's at least the goal here. And then we're also going to go ahead and get some new boots, but I can't actually do the boot swap yet because I also need to swap it out with these. Everything was relatively cheap though. Nothing was pricey, but I do need to gain one more level in order to use this item. So let's go ahead and throw in this gem and continue. And so the other gem that I'm going to go ahead and put in is the cold penetration. This is going to actually add a lot more damage, although I don't believe it's going to show it in this. Yeah, it's not going to show in here, but that cold resistance penetration, oh, it's huge, man. It's huge. It's going to be very nice. So we maxed it out to max quality, and I feel like maxing this quality is terrible. This thing was, I think I paid 1 chaos for it. It's only because it had that strength requirement that I needed. And now our ballista is going to be a lot weaker because it's like missing some gem slots. But nonetheless, let's continue on, and we're going to go ahead and at least, I would always say at least put the item to blue. So I'm going to go ahead and put all the items to blue. Or you can technically alch them too. A lot of people do that as well. But let's go and check out our resistances now. That's still kind of bad. But we will be swapping out gear, and it will actually make it much better here very, very soon. So let's go ahead and just throw it. I'll just go ahead and do tier 1 maps. Might as well do those first and get those out of the way. And so sometimes you can open up a map with like these special things. Like, for example, these ones will have additional essences. That's where like the monsters are frozen and you click on them and then they become alive. But we're not going to mess with that right now because usually it costs some type of extra currency. But for now, it's free. The first one that you do. Oh, you know, I didn't even notice these are portals. I'm going to go ahead and change my portal skin over here. Because I honestly didn't even know that the portals were open because they're like the exact same color. But now we'll be doing a lot more damage. Even though the sheet damage doesn't say we're doing like a lot more, we're going to be doing a lot more damage. Wait, we have that. I should be leveling up pretty soon. Okay. Wait, what has damage on full life? It said damage on full life is ready to be leveled up. Oh, it's on the other one. I don't know how much strength we're actually going to get, so I'm not going to actually level that one up. Elemental damage. Oh, I'll think about it, because I have to remember like what I need. I'm basically just going to level up first. That's my first goal, because I don't want to mess up my stats and have to like reallocate them. Oh, so pick up superior gems. If you trade in a bunch of superior gems quality, it'll say like the amount of quality that has, but you can go to a vendor and it'll give you a gem cutter's prism. So we're going to keep on leveling up the green gem. Usually the gem requirements, like the red ones are going to cost strength, and then the green ones will cost dexterity, the blue ones will cost intelligence, but we're not doing any blue ones. So usually these bosses are kind of hard, so be careful on them. How difficult this one will be, I have no idea. we got frozen there. I didn't have my flask to pop.
Mexico.
There we go. We got a map. And you'll see over here all the increased like things that we get with the map, but it's gonna make it a little bit more difficult. But we just need to level up one more time, and then we'll get a huge damage boost, get extra cold damage with this belt over here, and get some extra resistances, so it'll help out. I kind of want to open up one of these bosses over here, but I'll do it at the very end. But I might want to level up first, actually. So depending on if we level up first or not. I don't know why I saw the leather belt. I'm like, oh, unique. Been playing games for too long, man.
Sounds good. Does it work?
So we got a silver coin. I'm gonna see if these are even worth activating. How much damage do these do? Well, that's not bad. That's like decent damage. Again, I'm pretty much only using them for bosses at this point. To also like hold aggro, because they actually do help out with that. And you know what? I don't think we're gonna get enough monsters killed here, so we're just gonna go ahead and leave it, and throw in another map here. So go ahead and do this one. Players have less armor. Oh, reduced chance to block. Well, we don't block. So sometimes you'll notice that like the downsides literally don't affect you at all, because it's not something that you need to worry about. Like if we have 0 armor, having like, you know, X% less armor doesn't even matter, right? Oh, just almost our health is dropping like crazy. I have no idea what killed us there, but we melted fast. I think it's because we need to bump up our cold resistance, but let's actually check. I don't know if, well, these don't give us cold resist. I think we'll probably need to get gloves with a massive amount of cold resist, but we'll focus on that after. Yeah, there are 4 chaos orbs, so. Because every time we're moving, we're gonna just be taking massive amount of cold damage. Maybe we should get some more like leech or like life. The little golem buddy keeps dying like instantly. It's not summoning him. Is he just dying in one hit? Oh, my bad. I was hitting the wrong button. We're about to level up, but I still need more cold resistance, and I'll probably have to actually get another pair of gloves. I'm hoping we can level up before the boss encounter. Because I want to do the boss, but at the same time, I really don't want to die. Oh, this is the boss right here. Oh! Dang. Thing is that I'm taking damage because of my bow. Every time I have more frenzy charges, I'm going to be taking more damage. So I really need to bump up that cold resist so I just don't take the cold damage. Or I could just not move. That's also another option. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I think this boss is already like kind of gonna be a huge problem. Dang, dude, I lose so much HP when I move. That's insane. I'll have to try to think of how to like stop that.
My mana is gone.
Gosh, I just melted by just the monster. I didn't even melt by myself. Maybe I should remove like the frenzy mechanic. But that's like, we lose so much damage. How much damage do we lose? Because this gives us extra... Oh, that's a lot more damage per frenzy charge. We also get increased movement speed per frenzy charge. And then on top of that, I was like, oh, let's go ahead and get Dark Ray and get more frenzy charges. Man, I'm already dying enough to the ones that we have already. Okay. So we're at 65%. Alright, we have 2 more tries to do this one, but I'm just getting unlucky, I guess. The dodge isn't going in our favor. What am I taking damage from? The poison damage? Oh, it's poison. Yeah, you know what? That's what it is. Later, we'll just get immune to it.
Mexico.
Okay.
You idiot! What are you doing? I suppose I was a fool.
This is like a new mechanic.
Lock us all away. It was always only a matter of time before someone's curiosity got the better of them. Exile, I know who you are and what you've done. I know you are strong, capable of slaying gods. But the other exiles in the Atlas, they are beyond compare. Yet they must be stopped. We have a small window while they do not understand that there is a way back to Rayclast. They are trying to find other ways out. I've begun finding altars, like this one, hidden in the spaces between maps. I'm worried the others are building them as a means of escape. We need to find a way to stop them. I'm sorry. I know you've done so much, but who else can possibly do what I ask? These exiles have found hidden pathways like this one. I'm not sure where they hide, but if you can find out, I can get us there. I'll be waiting in your hideout.
Okay, so there's probably a new mechanic. I don't know, am I supposed to do something right now? I have no idea, honestly, because this is a new mechanic. Oh, there's no more monsters here, so we're good on this one. We're just going to do more of these maps. Let's do tier 1. I just need to get that one level. So what are we at? 66%? Actually, I want to change the portal. I really don't like this one either. Let's use the default one. I think the golem will help with that life loss.
My mana is gone.
Or was it just that boss specifically? Yeah, maybe we were okay. It was just that boss. I think he was poisoning the ground I was walking over. I don't know. I'm still taking a lot of this damage, I think. And Dark Rays are only going to make that worse. So I'll have to invest into some new gloves or an amulet to give me more resistances. Or I can get a flask. That also kind of works. all these are my favorite. I'm looking for the one with the currency on it. So when you activate these, there's a bunch of monsters and they don't move. If you whatever you killed, they come back. And you fight them again. And whatever they have over their head is what they drop. So I usually look for the currency ones. I didn't see any that time though. There's one that had a chest. We definitely need a better quiver though, so let's go ahead and pick up this. So yeah, as soon as you activate it, you're timed. But some classes, they can actually chain like some abilities and it'll just melt all of them, and it looks so cool. Okay, there's still a decent amount of monsters, so I want to try to level up before going into the boss fight. Because sometimes on these bosses, you'll just die. You just got a tab there? Well, congrats, mate. I played some last season, but I quit at maps. Oh, okay, I gotcha. Dude, was it too hard, or... I feel like at maps is where it starts getting fun, because you can actually get good items, for the most part. I mean, you can get good items, like, anywhere in Path of Exile, which is crazy. And I like that.
Sounds good. Does it work?
So we got a silver coin, a map. Okay. I'll finish up this build real quick right now. Okay, so let's go and see what this does, because I actually definitely need a better... I mean, it does give me some good life, but... So what we're going to do is we're going to... Okay. Whenever it gives me the opportunity. So we're going to go and put on these, and swap out the belt, and now we'll have much better stats. Cold resist is actually really bad. This needs to be... We need like 75 cold resist. But we're going to put that summon golem. Blink arrow still helps. But now we'll be able to get more frenzy charges, and on top of that, we'll have 2% chance to dodge attacks per hit. So these are boosts that I get like almost all the time. Unfortunately, lightning resistance is kind of lower on it, but other than that, there's not really anything that's super important. And it also had some modifier of giving me extra energy shield. But like, it was just a free extra corruption. Actually, we should pull up that stat point too. More HP. I think these are all 5%. Yeah, these are all 5%, so we should grab them all. And we'll do the boss. And at this point, if we died boss, it doesn't really matter. Or any of these like new like mechanics. I'm totally fine with dying at this point. Because there's really like no loss, if that makes sense. Parts are we missing? Eyes, okay. I'm hoping the boss will just drop the eyes. There's still a lot of monsters in this area, apparently. Oh, am I missing something? Oh, it's because there was the lions, whatever. There's Lion Eyes Falls. Paw. The heck is this? I don't think I've ever seen this before. Is this new? It's like a trial of Ascendancy on me.
My mana is gone.
Oh, okay. You know, I have seen this before now. Okay. There's still a bunch of monsters here. They're probably... Oh, I see where they're... This like area connects. We get really slow movement speed until feels like our cooldown's faster. Oh, there's only 10 monsters. Once there's 10, then it's like, let's go back.
That's the trail.
Welcome.
Sell our items, get rid of that. It's chromatic. And then these other items. I wish we could make this map smaller. It seems like it's gotten way bigger, like in actual like size. I'm gonna put these items away. So we'll keep a bunch of gems with quality, and we'll show that mechanic once we have enough of them. But right now, yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and try to complete the atlas. Dodge chance is unlucky. Okay, well, that's not very fun. Extra damage is fire. We need to bump up our resistance a little bit more. What are we down by? Let's see. Cold is like priority right now. We'll probably end up getting some better gloves. I think that'll be our next priority. I'm curious to see how much damage this actually gives us. Oh, well, it doesn't let us use our armor, therefore. It's going to be hard to kind of tell. But let's go and open up the map device and just start throwing more of them in. Less armor, okay. So yeah, basically all it comes down to is just doing a bunch of these, and you can also check the ones that you've done by just opening them up and then putting your mouse over it, and you'd be like, okay, I haven't done this one needs to be magic. And if it's magic or higher, that means it could be yellow. That's totally fine too. So this one over here, this one's not even showing up, so it might be connected somewhere else, so we'll definitely do that. If there's one that you've already done, you can kind of place it aside and be like, okay, I won't do that one like right now. You can trade it if you want. But usually I try to get all the new ones done ASAP. Unless you're looking to farm a very specific item that's on a specific map.
Look at this. Thank you very much.
Oh, I hear. Okay, that's sick. All right. Nice upgrades.
My mana is gone.
I want to fight the boss after. Defeat this thing. The MetaMorph thing, we'll definitely try it out. See how hard it is. The thing that I don't like with Dark Rays, when you don't have frenzy charges, which are those little like green orbs, they're granted when I think when I kill someone that's frozen, you get frenzy charges, which we pretty much have at all times. You'll see. The only time it'll go down really is when we're at bosses. But right now I'm not leveling up my strength ones because I'm not sure what kind of gloves we'll be getting right after this. Seriously? Oh, nice.
That would only slow me down.
Doesn't even do that much damage. It's not even worth it. I feel like we're getting such little value out of the Mirage Archer. Yeah, it's just like next to nothing. Maybe we just need to get 6 linked. Where's this boss? Yeah, eventually, I'll probably do it, and the next time we play, I'll show off whatever we end up getting as a upgrade for our gloves here. But I just want to show off like the map mechanic, and pretty much it's just trying to do all of these, so it's like I'm kind of debating on uploading or not, because I'm probably just gonna grind it, and I feel like it's unnecessary for like the gameplay mechanics, because I still actually have to learn some other new things, and if there is something new, I'll definitely mention it in the next part, because the next part that I do want to upload will probably be covering the yellow maps, as some of them there's more things to mention. Basically, there's other modifiers. And then there is still like bosses though. They're like completely new bosses. Some of these you'll see that they're kind of like recycled content. Just like in Diablo, like, you know, some of the like the rift bosses.
My mana is gone.
Right now I feel like the damage is not there like that. It's more so that they said that the game has gotten a lot more difficult. The game has gotten much more difficult, so that's probably what it is. Let's see if we can summon one of these bosses. Oh, we can. We're completely full. Oh, additional currency. Nice. This is what we need. So I'm checking out what we can drop. Catalyst. I don't care about the rare armor. I mean, rare weapons. Okay. What the heck, dude? Like, this league is so difficult with this metamorph mechanic, and I wanna. I still want to like try killing them, but I think that it might be too difficult for most people, and that's including me. Like even some of the best players, they're dying a lot to this metamorph mechanic. I think we summoned it over here, right? Oh, okay, never mind. It's up a little bit more. Does so much damage. I think you know what it is. It's chaos damage. Oh my gosh, dude, that's insane. Because everyone has like negative chaos resistance. For the most part, it's not something that you have to invest into. And I did watch someone else's videos talking about like this league, it's worth investing into, and I gotta agree so far at least. But sometimes you get like one specific monster that like just absolutely destroys you, and it's like it's not worth speccing your characters to be like one specific thing. Usually, like there's like nothing I can do about that. But that's how it is sometimes. I'm not going to keep on doing it because I'm just going to keep on losing XP, and I want to go ahead and kind of advance in the game. But I feel like this is a good, like, I feel like that's kind of lame to close like that. Okay, you know what? We're gonna go fight a boss or something like that. Okay, let's go and do this one. Although this one does 67% extra fire damage, I think it'll be better than having the negative chaos resistance. Because when you have negative resistance, you melt super fast. Let me go and actually sell these items here, because like this is. I don't think this is really worth anything. I don't think this is worth anything, but it's always good to check. So just go to POE.trade, type in the names Relentless Fury, and we'll go ahead and see what this item is worth. And it is worth 1 alch, and so that's pretty much a no-go. Then we also got the Jaws of Agony, so we're gonna go search again, Jaws of Agony, and we'll go ahead and we'll finish up one more like map here. This is worth a Vault Orb, which is like okay, but honestly, some of the stuff that's so small, I don't even bother with it. I just traded it for alchemy shards. I think it's a lot faster. It's a lot more worth it. But we got some more jeweler's orbs over here, so that'll be nice. So we'll go ahead and go on in. Activate our buffs again. Yeah, they are a lot more resilient. We're gonna actually have to next time when I show off the character again, we're gonna go ahead and show off a lot more damage. We're gonna go ahead and get some better items. I actually probably need to get a 6th link very soon as well. But I'm thinking we get a sulfur flask, get some extra damage. This is already the boss. All right. Dang, yeah, the bosses are so much harder. Definitely. This one we can handle though. Unfortunately, if we die on this one, we gotta go walk all the way back. The game is getting punishing now, and I think for a lot of new players, this league is gonna be really rough. Because for me, like, if I die, it's not that big of a deal. But I know some people get really frustrated when they die, right? I mean, no one likes to die, but actually, I don't even know why I'm picking up these organs. I'm not gonna do the MetaMorph. Those things are just way too powerful, and I'm probably guessing that they're gonna take a nerf. They're gonna make it a little bit easier. Because even if you have some like the veteran like speedrunners getting destroyed,
Dinner is served, children.
it's a far shot. We should a little bit farther away to get more damage out of it. Did she even drop anything? Got nothing. Oh, that's right. She's got her 2nd form. It ain't even over yet. Okay, I made a town portal this time. We'll go back in, and we got it this time. Alright. She drop anything? No luck on the drop. But anyways, I'll catch you guys in the next one when we kind of do yellow maps, or if there's anything else that I feel like is really important to mention, we'll cover it on the next one. But anyways, thanks for tuning in, guys. I'll see you on the next video. Peace out.